I was gifted to by Hashem. And the words are something that we said over Shabbos morning. Ani lidodi vidodi li. The expression of love between us and Hashem that's brought out at this time of year more than ever. And the high part is describing Hashem's call to us to open up our hearts because He wants us to come closer. Kol dodi dofek, the voice of my beloved is knocking at our hearts. Music has a great power. That's why, by the way, there was no music at the feast of Achashverosh in the story of Purim. Because he wanted people to sin and stray from the path of good. And he knew that the gift of music goes into the soul. And that's what we're using today with the help of Hashem. I'm going to ask my partners here, Aryeh and Shlomo. Rabbi Bernat, excuse me. Ani lidoidi, Ani lidoidi,
all of them up.
No, that's good. Perfect. No, let's do it.
Well, see if you can have this.
No. That's good.
Okay. All right.
Perfect. Perfection.
There you go.
In every house, every Jewish home is supposed to have a little space in the house that has not been finished. When we built our home about 21 years ago, so we told the painters to leave a spot that they shouldn't paint. And we actually covered it with a piece of paper, and it said on the piece of paper, "Do not paint." Unfortunately, the painters didn't speak English. And the next thing we know is that the paper was off and there was fresh paint on the wall. So instead, my rabbi told me we have to take some sandpaper and sandpaper a cubit square of space in the house that would be left without any paint, unfinished. And the reason for this is because we're supposed to remember during Golus, during the time of exile that we're in still, that we're missing something. We're incomplete. We have, thank God, Torah, we have shuls, we have beautiful Jewish families and Jewish homes like this one. At the same time, we're missing the Shekhinah, Hashem's presence residing in the Beit HaMikdash, which we're yearning for. And when you go to Jerusalem, that holiest city of the world, everyone feels something when they touch the Western Wall. And it was that time that I lived in Israel with my wife when we first got married, that as I was driving down the mountain from Jerusalem, the words came out with the song that I'd like to share with you with my choir over here. Im eshkalcheich Yerushalayim, if I forget you, Yerushalayim. Im lo is kirechi. That means, if I don't talk about you, then God forbid I'll forget about you. We have to talk about Jerusalem and yearn for it. Because when we yearn for it, that's what will bring us to that day. Driving down the mountain of the place I've come to love, thinking of its beauty and its blessings from above, longing for the day when to its hilltops I'll return. A cry comes from inside for the city which I heard. Yerushalayim. first daughter was born, thank you Hashem, Baruch Hashem, today she is a parent of 2 children of her own. B'li ayin hara. Chazdei Hashem. When she was born with a cleft lip. Her lip was not totally formed. And she had to have a surgery when she was 3 months old. And the surgery had it that they sewed up the lip, stitched it up, and for 3 weeks afterwards, she wasn't allowed to touch her mouth. She had to be fed through a syringe, and it was painful times. They had to put her arms into these casts that didn't allow her to move her arms for 3 weeks. Pitiful is an understatement. And as parents, we were watching her and crying even more than her. And as Hashem does, He gave me a song at the time, because I felt what I was watching was literally a manifestation of everything we said yesterday in the speech. We go through difficulties in life and we think that we're the only ones suffering. But in truth, God says in the Talmud that when you're in pain, I'm in more pain than you are over your pain. And there's a bigger picture which God tells us is the picture of history. And with the song and the mashal, the parable, and the story, I think everything will come together in just a few moments. My daughter calls me Tati, father in Yiddish. And this is her conversation with me, if she was able to talk at the time. Tati, do you see my pain? Tati, can't you feel my strain? How long will it be till I will be set free? Tati, do you still love me? Tati, do you see my eyes? Tati, can't you see, can't you hear my cries? Oh, how I yearn for the days we had before. Tati, please tell me how much more. My child dear, I hear your cries. Please put your trust in me. I only want what's best for you. Sometimes it's hard to see. Like an eagle high upon the clouds, its child up above. I'd rather them hurt me instead than hurt the one I love. Lai, la, 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 Tati. Lai, la, 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 Tati. Hey, lai. shine again. Tati, when will my pain end? My child dear, your tears are pure, each one to me so dear. But through your trials we've become so close, for you I'm always here. Like an eagle high upon the clouds, its child up above. I'd rather them hurt me instead than hurt the one I love. Hey, my child dear, you're much too young to really understand. But very soon it will all be clear. You'll see my loving hand. My child dear, you're much too young to really understand. But very soon it will all be clear. You'll see my loving hand. You'll see my loving hand. You'll see my loving hand. You'll see my loving plan. You'll see my loving Are we bored yet? We should stop. How long to stop? Last summer, a friend of mine was kind enough to fly me in with him to Yellowstone National Park. I don't know how many of you have been there, but it was an exhilarating experience to say the least. And I would like to coin that experience into the everlasting love song that we're going to sing. But I first want to sing a song that the Bernacks should know, and even the Rudsteins should know. A song that Hashem gave me many years ago, 1993 to be exact. I was flying the day after Yom Kippur. And that Yom Kippur, I went through a lot of internal struggles, questions. We all have times that we go through things in life. And that Yom Kippur, right afterwards, a mentor of mine that I called told me to go out and buy a book called The Universe Testifies. Sing You Righteous, actually, from Rabbi Miller. That was the first time I ever heard about this giant of a man. And literally he opened my eyes, and from that experience, the next day I began a book which Baruch Hashem I published 14 years later, and I wrote this song as well. I was actually flying to Israel, and I looked out the window and I saw the world that Hashem has created for us. and a burst of inspiration and a burst of clarity turned into the following song. Sky so blue, mountains so high, birds are chirping as they fly by, a flash of lightning, breath of fresh air. Could it be it came from nowhere? Open your eyes, it's clear to see they were created for you and me. There's a creator who made it all for Bnei Israel. That was his goal. The ocean roars, the sun shines bright, a flash of lightning lights up the night. We see nature everywhere. What was the purpose? Why are we here? Open your eyes, it's clear to see they were created for you and me. There's a creator who made it all for Bnei Israel. That was his goal. So you ask, what is our mission? What can we fulfill? Do his mitzvahs and be a Torah Jew. Then you can really say the world is here for you. Let's go our way. Open your eyes, it's clear to see that you are created for you and me. There's a creator who moment, we're waiting for the song. This song is not mine. It was composed many years ago by Michael Shapiro in the 70s, and they just brought it back to the world. The mountains will crumble and the hillsides will fade away. My love for you will not end. There's a statement that goes as follows. Don't tell Hashem how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big Hashem is. Sometimes our problems seem like mountains and hillsides. But at the end of the day, when we keep focused on the everlasting love, everything else just crumbles. nation was hit hard. On the Jewish calendar, we had a leap year. So now it's 12 months. In 3 days will be 12 months from October 7th on the Jewish calendar. That means last Rosh Hashanah, Hashem decided that will be. It's upon us as brothers and sisters, united as one, not only to sing and be inspired. Mi yale bahar Hashem, who goes up the mountain of God? Umi yakum, and who will stay in the place of holiness? There was once a priest that decided to leave Christianity and become a Jewish rabbi. And he explained that in his religion of before, he kept asking questions. I know that we're supposed to love, and I know that we're supposed to be good, but what are we supposed to do indeed? And he couldn't get the answers. And then he found Torah. And he found that Hashem has an instruction booklet for us of not just how to feel, but how to be committed to a Torah life. Who could imagine if all of us in this room that are hopefully inspired together will take on something this Rosh Hashanah to be a little better. Something real, something lasting, but something small. Whether it means to come a little bit earlier to prayer, to come to another prayer that we haven't come to in the past, to give charity every day, to call up a friend, to give encouragement, and so much more. For the sake of the Jewish nation and for our relationship with Hashem. we see the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim with all of us. May the Jewish nation come together in our holy land. Everyone from across the entire just to close up shop on a high, there's a song that really lifts up the feet. You have to stand up and dance. Wow. My song. Lifts up the feet and takes the message that I said Shabbos morning into action. Serve Hashem with joy. Ivdu et Hashem b'simcha. Serve Hashem with joy. So I'm going to start it off, and you're going to follow me. Ready? Ivdu. Say what I say. Ivdu.
Ivdu.
Es. Hashem. B'simcha. Bayu. It means come. Lefanav. In front of him. Birinana. With song. Ivdu. Es. Hashem. B'simcha. Es Hashem b'simcha. Ivdu. Es Hashem b'simcha. Bayu. Hashem b'simcha, Hashem b'simcha, l'vana b'nana, l'vana b'nana. Hey, Kibdus Hashem b'simcha,